Paranormal Investigation, Artificial Intelligence, and the Future by Stephen Hupp from the May-June 2024 edition of Skeptical Inquirer. Earlier this year, my wife, Farah, and I joined the Midwest Paranormal Investigators Consortium in the attic of the second oldest house in Edwardsville. This being my first paranormal investigation, I decided to check my skepticism at the door. I wasn't surprised by any of the gadgets used, but I was surprised by the sheer number in use at the same time. A dozen devices attempted to elicit spirit communication. See the Secrets Revealed section on P66 for a photo, including multiple electromagnetic field EMF detectors, a spirit box, an Xbox One Connect sensor, a cat ball, and a doll named Clarice, said to have been acquired at a flea market with a disturbing spirit already attached. Most actively, 2 cell phones with the Necrometer app visually displayed different words every few minutes. Farah read aloud the words from the phone nearest us, and another investigator did the same for the other. A third active device, with help from the Phasmabox software, spoke more words, hauntingly, on similar intervals. Between these 3 devices, a new word cropped up every minute, some benign, water, some nefarious, blood, and some difficult to decipher, leaving plenty of room for audio pareidolia. The experience felt like a creepy version of the free association technique, prompting various investigators to ask the spirits questions such as, "Did something happen to you in water?" And "Are you frightened by the sight of blood?" And "Did anyone else hear the name Farah?" The last one was mine. Admittedly, my skepticism didn't stay checked at the door for long, despite that being my demand. It's easier to believe a phone app can generate random words with a high proportion of creepy words than to believe someone invented an app capable of communicating with lost souls. When you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not horse-like demons. However, others in the attic appeared to believe we were communicating with spirits, even though we were using simple phone apps. But what if these apps were to use artificial intelligence? What if the words weren't random but logical responses to our questions? What if the app used our location to share online information about this house? What if these spirits could pass the Turing test? The apps we used weren't compelling for me, but the future of what's to come might be enough to deceive us all, even when we wear skepticism like a cloak of critical thinking. And this is just one example. Consider all the other ways AI will infiltrate our lives. The phrase artificial intelligence apocalypse is hyperbolic, to be sure. The end is not nigh. AI can be used for good as well as bad, but we must brace for what's to come and for what is already upon us. Fortunately for us all, articles by Guy Harrison, Mick West, and Ben Radford will help us consider the bright side of AI. Thank you for listening to Skeptical Inquirer Audio Edition. This podcast is produced by the Center for Inquiry at our headquarters in Amherst, New York. If you would like to support our work, please consider subscribing to Skeptical Inquirer magazine at skepticalinquirer.org. It is listeners like you that make our work possible. With your support, we can continue to promote science, reason, and secular values throughout the world. Thank you.